Hi! Today the Eskimo in the Cookie Cutter Christmas stamp set is going on a mountain adventure. Come and watch as I demonstrate for you my adorable Clean and Simple card. Welcome to StampingSmiles.com. I'm Shelley Godby, the owner and CEO of Stamping Smiles, and for 15 years I've been teaching others how to create their own hand-stamped smiles. As soon as I got the Mountain Adventure stamp set, I knew this was going to work well with other sets, and I can't wait for you to see how cute these two go together. Here's a closer view of the two stamp sets we're using today, the Mountain Adventure stamp set and the Cookie Cutter Christmas stamp set. And because we're coming to the end of the sales period for the 2016 Stampin' Up! Holiday Catalog, I have some very important information about both of these sets. The Mountain Adventure stamp set is retiring and available to order now only while supplies last. They could run out of these anytime. And the Cookie Cutter Christmas stamp set, it coordinates with the Cookie Cutter Builder Punch, and we'll be using this today too. And so in the holiday catalog, you will see that they're offered in a bundle. And what that means is when you use a special bundle item number to order them, you save 10% on both. But that 10% bundle discount is available only through the end of the catalog. So you only have through January 3rd, 2017 to order these at that 10% bundle discount in my online store, www.shopwithshelley.com. One thing to show you about this as well, the Cookie Cutter Halloween stamp set coordinates with the punch and is so stinking cute too. It's retiring. And so you can order this in wood mount or clear mount, but only while supplies last. So as soon as you're done watching my video, make sure you get on over to my online store to place your order. So, hey, things could disappear, so let's get busy. We're going to start by stamping the mountain, and I want you to see this. Look at this stamp. I love this. This allows us to adjust the height of our mountain. I have mine pretty short, and at the end of the video, I'm going to show you another card I made where I made my mountain taller. Okay. We're going to be doing some watercoloring. So I have the Whisper White Thick cardstock. It's the same great surface that takes ink beautifully, but it's a little bit heavier and really great for watercoloring. And because I'm watercoloring, I need a permanent black ink. And my choice of ink is the Basic Black Archival Stampin' Pad. And so this is bigger than my pad, so I like to turn my stamp rubber side up, push, flip, lock that lid in place. Let's go ahead and ink this up. My stamp, you see, is a little bit longer than my clear mount block, but that's okay because I'm not going to be stamping that far out. It's even wider than my 4-inch paper. Okay, so I want to come down here a little bit because I do want some sky. So let's go ahead and stamp. This set just intrigued me immediately, and I just knew it would work with so many other stamp sets. Okay, so we have this. We're going to go ahead on a piece of scrap paper and do that again. Okay, let's go ahead, ink that up, and let's come, and we don't have to be so precise. Let's go ahead and stamp that again. I'm going to do what's called some masking for my sky. All right, so we're done with that. Let's put this away for now. We'll be using this again in a bit. So we pull on that lip and click. You hear that? We know it's shut and good. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is take my paper snips. Because like I said, I want to mask for the sky. We're going to be sponging in the sky, and I don't want it touching my mountain. You know, I don't want my mountain blue. So we just take our paper snips and go along this, and then to save just a little bit of time, I have one done. Now I oversized this a little bit. I cut a little bit wider than my paper to the 4 1/4 so I could move it where I needed, just in case I didn't stamp exactly where I did. You know, if I was off a little bit, you know, I had the slack there. Okay, so what we're going to do now is for the masking, I love my Dotto adhesive. Stampin' Up! Used to carry this, and they haven't had it for over 4 years, but I just can't give it up. This is a temporary hold, and like I said, really like it for things like this. So I put just a little bit on my mask and cover this up. And so when I take it off, it isn't going to tear anything. It's repositionable, and just love this stuff. So we need to do clouds. I thought about watercoloring them, and you know, and that's a lot of space, and I thought, no, I want to use my cloud stencil. And I did this back in the fall with the Detail Floral Thinlits dies, and it makes for fabulous clouds. So let me grab my Big Shot so I can show you how to do that, and then we'll sponge in our sky. If you're looking at the Detail Floral Thinlits dies and thinking, cloud stencil, what is she talking about? Well, let me tell you the story. So when I used the dies to make this card, look at those beautiful flowers, I needed to use this edgelets die to trim that off. Didn't that do a fantastic job? And when I got done and looked at my scraps, I thought, wow, those look like clouds. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Oh, and the Detail Floral Thinlits dies, they're 50% off, but only through January 3rd, 2017. 50% off. Beautiful flowers and a cloud stencil you're soon going to see. So what I have here is my Big Shot die cutting machine, and to make my life easier, because I'm using the thin metal dies, I have my magnetic platform. It doesn't come with the purchase of a Big Shot, but I love it and highly recommend it. I wouldn't let you take this away from me. Okay, so we're building our sandwich. We start with the magnetic platform, then we need a cutting pad, and then cardstock. We're making a stencil, so I'm recommending cardstock over paper, and any color will do. I just have some real red here. So let's take our edgelets die and put this on here, and leave yourself some room to hang on to. You know, you don't want to make this too small. All right, so the rest of our sandwich is another cutting pad, and we crank this through, and then it just cuts it for us, and look what we have here. It looks like clouds to me, and if you're not seeing yet, well, we're going to sponge them in, and you'll see in just a moment how very cool this is. So we have our stamp mountains with the mask, our cloud stencil, so we're ready to sponge in some clouds. So I have here the Soft Sky Classic Stampin' Pad. We're going to push, flip, and lock that lid into place. And I took one of the stamping sponges and cut it into quarters. Okay, so we just need a quarter of it, makes it easy to hang on to. So let's go ahead and rub it on here, get some ink on our sponge, and now we're going to take our cloud stencil and let's put this on here. And I want them fairly close together, so I'm starting close to this top, and I'm going to rub this on. I don't have to pound, so I'm just going to rub. This is a light color, but boy, is Soft Sky a pretty color. So let's go ahead. There we go. And you can go really deep. You could keep layering this on and get it really deep, but look at that already. Isn't that fantastic? So they're not just the same in uniform. Let's turn it over and look how that changes everything. All right, so let's get some more color on here. And now you can see why I said let's do cardstock and not paper. All this rubbing, paper wouldn't be able to handle it. All right, so let's go ahead and fill this in. So I'm not leaving a lot of space between them, between my clouds. There we go. Isn't this cool? Okay, so let's turn it over again, but so it's not just the same thing over and over, let's just adjust. And you know, there's absolutely nothing the same on here, so it makes it really easy to do this. So let's just step over here, get some more color, and again, keeping these close together. I first did this for a Halloween card, and it was really great. It made for a stormy sky. I did gray clouds, really awesome. But how pretty that we can have such, to do this too, you know, for, well, this is a winter sky. You know what, we can come back here, because that's been a while since we've, you know, been here, and so it's not just row after row that's so uniform. Okay, so now we're getting to the top of our mountain. And so see, the blue is touching, you'll see, the blue is on this and not on the mountain itself. I think we'll, like I said, it's been, you know, we skipped one, so let's just go here again. Oh my goodness, look at those clouds. Our Eskimo is going to have some more snow. So now let's adjust it. I did turn it over and come here in the center. Okay, I wouldn't want that, you know, after everything being so close together, so let's come over here and give it a little bit more. Oh, fantastic. And maybe the same idea here. Maybe I wouldn't want suddenly, you know, a big gap like that, so just rub in a little bit more. Okay, so we're done with the Soft Sky. So here's how we close these. We're going to pull on that, flip it, and when you click it, you know that it's shut and it's not going to dry out on you. This is just the coolest part when you pull this away, and look, with that dot adhesive, comes right off, and it may leave some dots on your paper, so make sure, and you can just rub them off. But it doesn't harm anything, they just come right off, and if you need to, or if you'd rather, you could just use your adhesive remover as well. Look at that, look at our clouds. That added a lot of color to, with all the snow that we have going on. So why don't we continue adding some color. So now we're going to go to watercoloring, and I have here the Smoky Slate classic stamping pad. I'm pushing the pad down into the lid, and that's putting some color here. So we're going to use Aqua Painters, and Aqua Painters come in 2 tips. Somebody said, I didn't know that. I said, yep, they sure do. So look, we have a larger tip and a smaller. I've got a bigger area here, so I'm going to go ahead and use the larger tip. And I have a napkin. Let's squeeze, get that water going. There we go. To get it going and clean it just in case it got put away dirty. And we'll come over here and pick up some of this soft sky, and we'll just start filling in. And see that big tip, it's just really quick. I'm just wanting to add a touch of color. My mountains are in the background, and so further away I want to keep the colors light because things are, to show distance, you have lighter colors. There we go. Look how fast. And then we still have the snow on our mountain. Fantastic. So to clean this, just squeeze, and then we're ready for the next time. Okay, and so now, how about we do our Eskimo? Here's the Eskimo from the Cookie Cutter Christmas stamp set. All the characters in the Cookie Cutter Christmas and the Cookie Cutter Halloween are just so stinking cute. Okay, so we're going to do some watercoloring, and so because of that, I have some more Whisper White thick cardstock, and because we're watercoloring, I need a permanent black ink, so I have the basic black Archival stamping pad. We're going to use that again. Let's go ahead and stamp. And I oversized my cardstock so I have something to hang on to. All right, we got him inked up, or her, and stamped. Oh, so cute. We're going to use this one more time, but let's put it away for now so it doesn't dry out. Okay, so this time I'm going to use the smaller tip for the Aqua Painter because it's a smaller area. All right, and I chose Tip Top Taupe. Let's go ahead. I find it easier to use the palm of my hand than my thumbs to press on that ink pad to get some color in here. So let's squeeze and get this going. Great. Come over here and pick up some color. Okay, so let's add some color. This is going to go really quickly. Okay, so we're doing all the, isn't Tip Top Taupe pretty? This is from the 2015-2017 in colors, and that means it's going to be retiring. And what happens is the ink refills, if you have the ink pads already, are the first things to sell out because people have the ink pads, and because they want to be able to use these again and again and again. So the ink pads will sell out, followed by the cardstock, because it makes sense if you've got the ink pads and you've got a refill, you want to have cardstock to keep using your color. So it's just, if you're looking at placing your order, you might want to go ahead and grab the refills for these colors before they sell out on us. We've got a little way for that, but why not just stock up and have it so you don't have to think about it when April gets here. How cute is this? All right, so let's go ahead and put that away. And then we want a little bit of color in the skin, right? It just makes it look so much better, and the Blushing Bride is fantastic. So let's press on that. Open that up. Now, we're changing colors, so we need to clean. There we go. By squeezing and wiping it off. Let's come over here and pick up some color, and boy, then the white of the coat just stands out so much better. There we go. And how about we go ahead and just give some color to those little cheeks. I mean, it's cold in Alaska, right? Okay, we're going to clean again by squeezing and wiping off because we're changing colors. Now I want to come over here and pick up some light color. I don't want it really, really dark, so I'm going to just thinning that out a little bit by just playing around. Let's come over here and just a little, oh, there we go. Cute, cute, cute. Fantastic. So let's go ahead. We're going to use this again in a bit, but we'll just set that aside. Now we've got the cookie cutter builder punch. Let's take both and push that open. I find it easier with both thumbs. And I told you I left that oversized, so I have something to hang on to. Isn't that easier? And we're going to center this right in here. I just love how our stamp sets coordinate with the punches, so I don't have to sit there and hand cut this. I mean, we could, and I like hand cutting, but boy, this like makes life easier. Okay, there we go. I'm going to put it up just for a moment so I can see better. There we go. Okay, and with both thumbs, let's press. How cute is our little Eskimo? So we've got our Eskimo, and we've got mountains and lots of clouds. And so I was looking at my Mountain Adventure stamp set, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool if that snowboard, if he would fit the snowboard? Well, guess what? He does. It's perfect match. Let me show you. So I have the snowboard stamp, and we're going to do a little bit of watercoloring. So again, back with our basic black Archival stamping pad. All right, so let's ink this up. What I like about this, we don't have to be so precise. It's not a, absolutely have to hit it right there, but about here will be good. Look at this, and look at his feet. They fit it. I mean, it's proportional. How stinking cute is this? Okay, so let's go ahead and color that in. Let's put this away. Let me grab my Garden Green Classic Stampin' Pad, press with my palm of my hand, and back with this. Now we know we put it away clean, and you know we just got done, so we don't need to squeeze again. Let's pick up a little bit of the Garden Green ink, color in. All right, his feet are going to cover up the holds. Let's just get that color. Okay, looking good. Let's go ahead and squeeze and clean that off. So next time I grab it, we know we're all set. Go ahead and flip, click. Okay, and so again, look at this with the mountains in the background. So adorable. And so what I did was I put him on with Stampin' Dimensionals, these foam adhesive dots. Really cute. That added a lot to it. So let's go ahead and peel those off. Let's put one here, and I did that at first, and his feet were kind of floating, so we need them on the feet too. So let's take the paper snips. One was just a little bit too wide, so these along the edge, I love saving these for when I need a smaller one for something like this. Okay, let's go ahead. There we go. Put these on. Cute, cute, cute. All right, well, it will be in just a second. I just know what it's going to look like and all excited. It's amazing what a little bit of that lift does. Him just flat was okay, but this was like, ooh, perfect. Okay, so I'm so thrilled that the proportions worked out. All right, let's keep him on the board. Oh my gracious, so cute. So then I was looking for a greeting, and I try really hard to keep it to the stamp sets that I'm using, you know, so it's something affordable. And well, it worked out really well because in the Mountain Adventure stamp set we have, because we're past Christmas, so I was thinking beyond that, I love you so much. So you could use this for, well, for anybody, but I was thinking even Valentine's Day. All we have for the red is the little red cheeks, but anytime you wanted to tell somebody, I love you so much. So again, I want to keep with the black. I think it looks sharp. There we go. How cute is this? So I said clean and simple. And so exactly what we're going to do, really an easy card to make. And keeping with the clean and simple, I decided, you know, we've got all this snow that I wanted Whisper White for the card base. And because I wanted Whisper White, the thick Whisper White, it's heavier. Look how sturdy that is. It's just really fantastic. And to dress it up, you know, to keep a clean and simple card, to dress it up a little bit, Stampin' Dimensionals. I mean, just, they're the way to go. Oh, I, for some reason, changed my mind on that one. You know what it is? Look at the tip of my mountain. I remember now. I have it off the block just a little bit. Pull yours down when you do it. I thought, well, why was I all the way to the edge like that? And so pull it down. There was plenty of space on that block. But let's do one in the center to give it some support. You know, that's a good size piece. There we go. And then if we just take our thumbnail, the edges just pop right up. So easy to get these off. Here we go. And center this on here. So again, I don't press until I'm happy. Now I put it down, and I look and go, okay, looks even all the way around. Now I can press. How adorable is he? Oh my goodness. So what's cool about that is that we can take Cookie Cutter Christmas beyond Christmas, and we have an adorable white card. And I just knew this mountain adventure, that mountain, I'm just crazy about that mountain. And we've got trees. Oh, I promised to show you another card that we could use it with other stamp sets so easily. And so here's another card I made with it, and I used the trees. We got the trees along, you know, the tree line, and the greetings came from here. Oh, the weather outside is, and you cross off frightful, is wonderful. And oh, look at this. Those are masks. Those are the seasonal decorative masks from the holiday catalog. They're retiring, but they're 30% off. And this solid red baker's twine is also from the Candy Cane Lane baker's twine, retiring, and that's discounted too. So there's just so many great sale prices to pick up from the end of the holiday catalog and some of the retiring products before they get gone, and see this and go, oh, I wish I had known about that. How cute is this? And it's just adorable. It's all get out. Oh, look, one more thing about the holiday catalog. Okay, so I told you we're coming to the end of this. This ends January 3rd, 2017. Some things have sold out, some things will sell out before it ends, and the occasions catalog starts the next day. So I know that a lot of my customers have received their occasions catalogs, and if they haven't, they're on their way. And these two do not overlap. So if you want something from the holiday catalog, you need to get that ordered right away in my online store, www.shopwithshelly.com. And I think you'll have a lot of fun with the Mountain Adventure stamp set. If you'd like to take your characters in the Cookie Cutter Christmas stamp set on a mountain adventure too, well, all the supplies are listed under the video and available to order in my online store, www.shopwithshelly.com. Now remember, the Mountain Adventure stamp set, it's available now only while supplies last. And the Cookie Cutter Christmas bundle, well, that 10% bundle discount, it's disappearing as well on January 3rd. So get on over now to my online store, www.shopwithshelly.com. I'm Shelley Godby, teaching you how to create hand stamped smiles. Thanks for watching.